Hi guys. So I want you guys to know that I would say I'm the best YouTuber of all time. I would say I have made a lot of YouTube videos where I don't make mistakes. And wait, what's that? Okay, no. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna say that, but alright. All jokes aside, let's just face the facts. I'm not the most, well, Jesus, how can I say this? But I guess I'm not the best YouTuber of all time. I make mistakes. Yes, I've made mistakes. Everyone has made tons of mistakes. But either way, all I'm just trying to say is I want to talk about the top 5 mistakes I've made on this channel. Now, if some of them, if you have mentioned any mistakes I've made in the past, please leave it down in the comment section below, and I will get back to you and maybe make a part 2 or part 3 or part 4 of this. Because I know I know I have haters. Believe me, I know I have haters. That watch me sometimes, and boy, believe me, trust me being on YouTube since 2009, I know I have haters. I know I have motherfucking haters who want to rip me apart, give me a thumbs down, which technically you can do that. But if one of your mistakes that I've made that's not on this list, I do apologize. I will do a part 2, 3, or 4, or whatever. But now let's go into the honorable mention. First honorable mention on my Is Adam Sandler Done video. Now, one thing I forgot to mention in that video is most of Adam Sandler's movies are now being released on Netflix. Yeah. And second honorable mention I can mention for right now is my Is Sidney Prescott Kind of Messed Up video. Maybe I'll add that in the part 2 of the next video. But anyways, let's kick off with number 5. In number 5 place, videos you promised to do but you never did them. Okay, I know there's some videos I promised I said I was going to do. I think during 2018, I believe it was, I said I was going to review Venom, but I never reviewed it. Now, why I didn't review it, why I didn't talk about it on this channel? Well, that was during the time when I was working for AMC, and that was also the time I just had a lot of time to work at work, basically. So sometimes my Wi-Fi goes out, and sometimes my Wi-Fi sometimes may stay in, but half the time I just realized some videos I promised I said I was going to do, I'm going to be like, no, I don't think I'm going to have time to do that. But I know a video you guys have asked me, or I've announced, I believe somewhere around 2020, that I was going to do a video on Onision. Unfortunately, guys, I'm going to let you know right now, that video's not coming. I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to. Now, I don't want anyone to make the big, dumb mistake saying, oh, do you support Onision? No, I don't. I don't support that man. I will say one thing. I have nothing new I can basically say about Onision, to be honest. I know most of you think I should say something about Onision, but sadly, that video's not coming, so I'm not saying I'm scared. I'm not saying I'm scared. I just don't think I have nothing new to say about him. But if you want someone who says a lot of stuff about Onision, check out Repsion's videos. He says a lot of stuff about Onision that I think I got nothing else new I can basically say. So I know there's some videos I may have promised, but sadly guys, there's some videos I'm going to do, and some videos I'm going to avoid doing. Like, I'm still going to start to reviewing movies or stuff about trailers and stuff like that. But either way, if I promised stuff I said I was going to do, I apologize. I might or might not do it. So let's just move on to number 4. Number 4 place, my short film Atomic Revenger. Alright, I'm gonna come clean. Some of you might think I'm not the best filmmaker of all time, which, come on, some people have to get their start somewhere. But for my movie, Atomic Revenger, this is not one of my favorite projects. I do like the sort of concept, what I did for this movie. A guy who's revenging his sister. That's something I can understand. But, in this case, the one video if I don't like the video that much, why not delete it? But I want to show people what I came up with and what I worked sort of hard on. Now, yes, I'm not gonna say. Now, I can say this is my worst movie, which, honest to God, not my best movie, not really a movie I tend to watch time to time. See, if I don't like it, I can't really praise it that much. So the fact that it's called Atomic Revenger, which you don't seem too atomic, but I get the Avenger part. But one thing I'm going to tell you, well, the only good thing I say about this movie is me and Billy's fight scene. In the end, just that. But most of everything else, I couldn't get a number of actors for this one. I was able to get my friend Nick. I was able to get Billy. But unfortunately, I wanted to get a lot more people in this one. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get people in time. So that's why I had to make it the best way I can and release it the best way I can. So don't worry, this is not my favorite project. I might as well say this is up there with Power Sentinel, the movie I reviewed and gave it a bad review on. But anyways, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 place, my constant stuttering. Okay, you want me to admit it? Fine, I'll admit it. I'm a stuttering Nancy. I'm obviously Bill from It 2017. So I might as well be the stuttering Nancy of YouTube. And obviously, just so you guys know, if I ever do a stutter, like if I say like or stumble on my words, trust me, since I have the editing software, I can edit that part out, re-say it again, or say it again repetitionally, so to make things a little bit more better. But, you know, alright, I have a stuttering issue. So I have what you call a little bit of a stuttering problem, like with my voice half the time. Half the time I have to practice, half the time I have to be a better talker. So I know most of my earlier videos, you guys noticed that I tend to have a really bad stuttering problem. So I don't know, it's I have no control over my stuttering sometimes. So I do try the best I can to not stutter, or try the best I can to edit it out to make it seem a lot better, because I tend to do that sometimes. But obviously, I'm trying the best I can to talk. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. Oh crap. In number 2 place, how dare I support Ghostbusters 2016? Those of you guys who are the big Ghostbuster fans, I honest to God apologize. So I defended Ghostbusters 2016. I thought it was going to be a good movie. I thought it was just something I was going to enjoy. Because I thought some of the female actors that are in there are actually kind of funny. You know, Kristen Wiig, Elizabeth, McCartney, Kate McCann, and Leslie Jones. Yes. I've seen them in other things that are funny. And to be fair, I thought the movie was going to probably be alright, not great, not better than the original, but of course I made a video sorta trying to defend James Rolfe because he was being attacked by SJW feminists who are just saying, oh, he's a misogynist and he doesn't want to watch a female Ghostbusters movie. I tried defending him, saying that, leave James Rolfe alone. He didn't say anything quite like that, like you guys are saying. But, of course, I was trying to pull a Robert Storm, trying to defend, a movie that was bound to be hated anyway. Also, to be fair, I did get a lot of hate comments. Very, viciously angry comments about me making that video. I guess the one comment I think I was called the N-word. Another comment I was called, well actually no, I remember one guy saying, you're an idiot if you support this movie. It means you support women's rights or whatever. And another person saying, actually no, this one sticks to me a lot. I'm going to talk shit about this movie however I want. You want me to shut up? Make me. That one was actually my most favorite one of them all. And yeah, I did get some 2 or 3 good comments saying, oh, yeah, dude, I agree. Why people hate on this movie? Or I'm like, yeah, like, why people hate on this movie? So, actually seeing the film in theaters, and believe me, there was not a large crowd for this. I mean, really not a large crowd. Most people came out and was like, that was the most sexist Ghostbusters movie of all time. Of course I made a video on it, but now I'll just come out and say it. I need to pick my battles better. I need to choose my words better, pick my battles better. To quote Jim Carrey, well, what he said in Ace Ventura, when nature calls, don't start where you can't finish. So, don't start where you can't finish. And of course, yes, to all you Ghostbusters fanboys, yes, we wanted Ghostbusters 3 Afterlife. We wanted that movie, and that's the movie we demanded we wanted. No one wanted a female Ghostbusters movie. But a part of me is saying, maybe you could have, I don't know, make Ghostbusters 2016 be them passing the torch to these female actors. Like, come on. That's something that would have been better. I mean, that's like the one thing so many people keep saying, you could have made it like that instead of doing the whole, oh, we're female Ghostbusters and still having the Ghostbusters show up. Like, I don't know, you couldn't bring Harold Ramis back, but come on. I mean, the story I'm thinking of, maybe you could have done it like that instead of doing it like what you did with Ghostbusters 2016. So, of course, I apologize. So, what's number one? What's my number one big mistake I've made in my video? Well, videos. Well, this was more personal to me, so very personal for me. So let me just tell you, In number 1 place, dropping my pants on camera for VR Soldier 2020. I know most of you are probably saying to me, so Alex, what happened to the trailer to VR Soldier 2020? So, unfortunately guys, I took that trailer down because there was no way I can re-edit that again. I mean, I could re-edit it again, just taking the part of me dropping my trousers down and showing my under rouge. And part of me is like, maybe I could, edit that part out. But I just didn't have enough time to edit it out because I had to get the movie edited together, put together. So, and also for the movie itself, well, I edited that part out of the movie, but not keep the trailer. So that's why you don't see the trailer on YouTube anymore. I have no plans on releasing a trailer for it on YouTube. And for the actual video, we had the actual part of me dropping my pants in that one scene. Edited it out. Now let me just tell you where it still is on the original cut version on this DVD that I'm not even going to show my family members because I don't want them to see that. Now, what made me realize I had to take that down, I should take that down? Well, you have my mom to thank for that. My mom called me and said, so what possessed you to drop your pants in front of your camera and show that to the whole entire world? Now, of course, my mom's was telling me, what possessed you to do that, Alex? Like, really, what possessed you to do that? So, pretty much, she was getting heartburn. Or anyone getting any type of pain of me. So, anyways, you guys don't need to see me drop my pants in front of y'all. You guys don't need to see me drop my pants in front of y'all. Y'all need to see my underwear. Come on now. To quote Goku,
do I care about seeing your dirty old fanny?
Yeah, you don't need to see what I wear underneath my pants or see me walk around half naked or walk around in my freaking under rouge. Like, come on now. Y'all need to see that. That's the last thing y'all need to see. Now, of course, I could have did the smart thing, like maybe wear a different pair of shorts. Maybe wear boxers instead of walking around and instead of showing off my briefs. Now, of course, obviously, that's one mistake I felt personal. I just don't feel like I need to show you guys. Me watching it myself, that's one thing. Me showing it to the whole entire world, well, that's another thing also. But all I just want to tell you, I've made mistakes. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. That's a metaphor. But one thing I can just tell you, I've learned from my mistakes. So if a person who doesn't learn from their mistakes, well, I can tell you one person who never learns from their mistakes. It's pretty much this person who you see me talk about on my channel. Oh yeah, Chris Chan. But let me just tell you, guys, always learn from your mistakes. If you continue to make your mistakes time to time, well, that kind of makes you a dumbass. But let me just tell you, always learn from your mistakes. You learn from them, you be a better person. That's all I can basically say. So, with that being said, now I know I now want to make promises. Now I want to talk about now there's something you guys want me to talk about. A certain film you wanted me to talk about for quite some time that's been its longest run of making sequels. Now, whatever that film is, I'll be more than happy to do it. And Alright, I'll do it for this season. So join me in the next video. Vertical Spy, outro.
Yo, Steve Bloom here, voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.